Oh, my Lord. We have just witnessed an absolutely amazing display yet again from Haaland, Kevin De Bruyne, and Manchester City. Manchester City, Luton Town 2, Manchester City 6. And they go through to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. And Manchester City are looking like they are going to be storming the gates towards another treble. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? Manchester City potentially doing a back-to-back treble on top of a four-peat. That would be absolutely mind-blowing and amazing if Manchester City were to do that. But they have to get there first. And today they played the Luton Town team, who they're always going to be up for the game. They showed their fight through many parts of the game, but when you have players like De Bruyne, when you have players like Haaland, when you have a coach like Pep Guardiola, it doesn't. It takes extraordinary games and extraordinary moments for these kind of teams to defeat them. And Luton Town just didn't have. They're just not as good. It's just simple as like they're just not as good as Man City, and Man City are the best team in England. Like hands down. Hands down, they are the best team in England. And it's easy to look at recency bias and be like, Liverpool, look what they're doing with Klopp. And they just won the Carabao Cup. They're the best. Arsenal, the form that they're on in the Premier League, they're scoring, let's go in 5 goals, 6 goals for fun. They're the best. You have to go by the body of work that a team has given. And Manchester City are the best team in England. They're the best team in the world. Simple as that. They're the best team in the world, and nothing epitomizes them more. Nothing epitomizes Man City's quality more than Erling Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne. The connection that these two men have with each other is ridiculous. Is honestly up there with some of the best attacking partnerships we've ever seen in the Premier League, ever seen in the English game. You've got likes of Andy Cole and Dwight York. They were up there. Rooney and Ronaldo, they were up there. You know, Kane and Son actually have I think the most combined goals in the Premier League when it's scoring and assisting each other. They're up there. Steven Gerrard when he had Fernando Torres, or Steven Gerrard when he had Suarez. Like, you can reel off all the combinations, all the duos in the Premier League, and De Bruyne and the Haaland will be in there 100% all the way. Because to get 5 goals and 5 assists in any game is super impressive. But when you're doing it in a game where it takes you closer towards your ultimate goal of achieving a treble again, you have to commend it. And listen, this is a City fan saying it was just Luton, okay, we move. Like, that's the level that these guys are at right now, where a game like this is considered such light work that it's like, yeah, okay, just move, just we just go on to the next one, you know. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. We're gonna bring our Hamza out in a minute, guys. Make sure you guys are smashing the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the Football Terrace. And make sure you're liking this video. Comment in this comment section below. Comment in the live chat. We'll go to some of your chats as the show goes on as well. But guys, this Manchester City team, they're amazing. And it pains me. It hurts me. It frustrates me. I'm not really a jealous person in life. I like to see other people happy, but also recognize that I've got something good in my own life. But when it comes to my football, it's the only place I get jealous. As a Man United fan, it's the only place I can get jealous. Because I'm looking across the road, I'm looking across the way, and our neighbors are insane. Brilliant coach, fantastic team, perfectly structured, fantastically run, wonderful stadium, and on the opposite side, it's the complete opposite. So yeah, I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous of this City team, man. I'm jealous. They made 4 subs today, people. They made 4 subs at one time, and the quality that came on from those 4. Yeah, 2 highly talented young players who look like they'll be really good players for Manchester City and also their respective national teams. You got a World Cup winner coming on, like casually as you do. Come on. And who was the 4th? I actually forgot about the 4th player to come on there. And then Sergio Gomez, I think, came on during that, and I forget that they even have Sergio Gomez, but he's supposed to be a talented young player as well. Supposed to be a talented player. So you got that talent on the bench. You have the talent on the pitch. Jack Grealish gets injured, unfortunately for him. But then they just bring on Doku, like, because they've just constructed this fantastic team. It's annoying, frustrating. It makes me envious. It really does. It really does. We're going to go to some comments in a moment. Hamza is here. Hamza is with us. We're going to bring Hamza out right now. Mr. Professor Football himself. Hamza, my friend, how are you doing, buddy? Let me just switch over this. This overlay so you can see Hamza. There he is, my brother. How are you doing, Hamza? You're on mute, my friend. You're on mute.
I'm doing very well.
Yeah, I bet you are. 6 goals, 5 from Haaland, 5 Kevin De Bruyne assists. You're in through to the next round of the FA Cup. Let's talk about your guys. De Bruyne, Haaland. Where do you rank them in Premier League attacking duos?
I've always said, like, I remember 3 years ago, I said this statement because I've watched like football for back in Italian league, Serie A. So I've watched like that Zidane at Juventus all the way there. And when I see KDB, I have never seen a player so elite. And people said, even see David Silva and Aguero. And I said, this guy, he's in a different level. And to me, KDB is just world class. World class. And my definition of world class is like, if I call Zidane, Xavi, Iniesta, Seedorf world class, I will have to call him world class.
Yeah.
So I think he's world class completely. And you can see that the way he plays is like, he's outstanding. He just come from a major injury. And the way he plays is just amazing. It's just amazing.
Nah, honestly, like what those two did today were should be illegal in nearly 52 countries. Yeah, 5 goals, 5 assists. Those two just tearing it up. Yeah, like there's not much more you can say about it. Wow, right, look at that man. You see Hamza, man, disappeared into the sofa. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and he's back like that. Gee, okay, we see you.
Sorry, I had to get something. Just something fell off.
Yeah, all good, man, all good. But Man City are that good. It's kind of like hard sometimes to talk about the performances because like it's so consistent in that. But I want to just ask you, like, your league form has been shaky in terms of performances, but you're getting wins. Obviously you're basically halfway. You're basically got 1 foot into the next round of the Champions League. You're through to the next round of the FA Cup. Hamza, do you feel like you guys can achieve the greatest achievement in English football history and do a back-to-back
in
treble?
world football?
In world football,
that there's never a team that's ever done a treble again, ever. There's never, ever. And to perform, to win the treble in the best league in the world, where there's elite players, is this league. What they did last season is impeccable. What they're doing, like, you know what shocks me? Like, when you win the first trophy, second trophy, third Premier League trophy, you think, hold on, you should give up. You're tired. You see that. You don't sustain it. The fact that they're hungry. Pep still instills that hungriness. They still want to win. Money can't buy that. You've seen it with Chelsea. Money cannot buy that. That's the standard of Manchester City. That's what the standards United used to have. When I grew up, why do you think I say we hate United? The way we're getting hated now. Because Ferguson instilled that winning mentality. Everyone used to know Man United are guaranteed to win the Premier League every year. And Ferguson just got them to keep winning. Those managers like Pep and Fergie are just elite. They sit on the table by themselves. No one can do what they do. And this is a 4th season. You think, they've won the treble. You give up. How many times do we see that in football? 4 years, and they're again chasing everyone. They're chasing everyone to the end. And despite losing Gundogan, despite losing Mahrez, despite getting Laporte and getting a player from Wolves who's Matthew Nunes, and Kovacic, who Chelsea fans said he was finished and it was the wrong signing we made. And some people said Doku is not replacement for Mahrez. People said before this game, City are struggling to score. Haaland's not scoring. He's missing chances. Haaland probably doesn't look the same as last season. In 90th minute, everyone's hushing. They're saying it's a weak Luton. This is not the weak Luton. This is a Luton side that Liverpool struggled with, that fell to beat. United struggled against them. Chelsea luckily got a victory. We thrashed them easy. We beat them easy. Liverpool didn't beat them. Liverpool got a draw. We beat them 6-2. We went to the stage. And you know what's the most amazing today about it? And it hurts rival fans to say, and let me just drop this. This hurts. When Arsenal's beating West Ham, what did the fans do? West Ham fans in 45 minutes. They walked out. Did they not walk out? Mm-hmm. What did Luton fans do? They stayed back. Why did they stay back after being beat 6-2? Because it's a privilege to watch this City side. I swear. No, you not go home. Bro, tell me you not go home.
I'll go home.
Bro, I've got videos. It's full stadium. I'm thinking you're getting smashed 6-2. Why are they not walking out? Because it's a privilege. It's a privilege for this country to have this Manchester City side. You don't get money, can buy. The kids were staying up. They were smiling at halftime, jumping, and the team's losing 3-1. I'm thinking, only Man City did that. I'm being honest. And it hurts rival fans to say that because we're the most loved club probably, and people love our team because what we show, entertainment.
I was with you for most of that speech. I was with you, and then you get to that last part. You know what? Yeah, a privilege is watching a team without 115 charges win the treble and potentially do back to back. Hey, listen, Vader, let me be salty. I'm never salty to you, man. You should have heard what I've been saying to you at the start of the show. I was giving you guys the lyrics, but not Hamza. You pushed me to the edge, man. I'm not that salty recently. You pushed me to the edge, privileged my ass. Nah, guys, Vader's here. Man like Vader games. Bruv, 6-2. Haaland, Kevin De Bruyne doing the business. I asked this to Hamza, but where do you rate these two in the greats of attacking duos in the Premier League?
First, let me say this. If Hamza didn't do this earlier, much respect to Luton Town. They were a tough opponent. Going to their grounds is a tough match. It was 3-2. A lot of City fans were like, is this going to be one of those? And, respect to the manager as well, Edwards. Now, where Haaland and KDB, where are they? I hate answering this question because their career isn't over.
Yeah,
I hate answering it because we don't know how much crazier they can perform, right? Like we've seen some madness from Haaland. I think he's already had 8 hat tricks. 8 hat tricks in a City uniform.
That's mad.
And he's been here. He hasn't even been here for 2 years. Crazy.
You know, in that time, I think Man United haven't had one We haven't had a single player score a hat trick. The last 2 players to score a hat trick from Man United was Martial and Marcus Rashford, and I think those were like 2-3 years ago since we've last experienced a hat trick. Your guy has 8.
8.
Eight.
It's 8.
It's insane.
So when we want to talk about where's Haaland, where's KDB, listen, KDB is also coming off a ridiculous injury, right? Like I'm gonna be honest with you, this isn't peak KDB. This is KDB, Pep nursing him and picking games where he's gonna play in the amount of minutes. This isn't like my hamstring feels cool, I'm ready to go. Like this is a careful KDB. So when it all nets out, I think they're gonna be considered the greatest, but it's a longevity game, especially when I respect and look across the street and see United and the players that you've had over the years. And so from a manager standpoint, longevity. Amazing career, but longevity as well.
Yeah.
The players that have been phenomenal, amazing accomplishments, amazing stats, but also longevity. So let's give a little more time to KDB. We definitely need to give a lot more time to Haaland, but phenomenal players.
To be fair with KDB, I think he qualifies for the longevity part because he's almost coming up 10 years at City, right?
Yeah.
So I think, like, for me, 10 years is 9 to 10 years for one player to be at a club or to be at a high level. Is up there with longevity, you know? Like, it's very rare you're going to find a Ryan Giggs in the modern game, or even you obviously got Pepe, obviously was doing amazing stuff for Porto against Arsenal. Like, it's very rare to find those kind of length of players.
100%. And you know what? I want to say this with KDB, right? Because I'm not accusing you of this, but maybe the rivals in the chat, you know, they want to dismiss what City do. They want to dismiss what KDB does. Oh, KDB does that because he plays under Pep. He plays for Manchester City. Look at the wealth of talent. But let's think of the assists. Let's think of what he's been serving on a plate and to who he's been doing it to. We've seen Sané leave. Sané's not the same guy he was when he was at City. We've seen Sterling leave. You hear how Chelsea fans talk about Sterling right now. They think we sold him a bum. So players that were kind of off, and Aguero, listen, I can't say nothing bad about Aguero. I can't say nothing bad about Aguero. But KDB's assist, that season where he tied Thierry Henry in most assists in a season, was to those players, right? And they weren't all to Aguero. So you know that there's still more there. And what I want from him is just healthy. I don't even care about the accolades because he's still a player that hasn't won Player of the Month yet. So I could care less about the accolades. I just want him to be healthy so we can go on this pursuit of a I don't even want to say it, but a pursuit. Say
the words 4P. You want a 4P, and also Vea, you also hunted for a back-to-back treble. We don't talk. We're not talking about it. We're talking about it right now.
One game at a time. We got you on the weekend. That's what I'm focused on.
Yeah, I was literally about to transition into that. Like obviously, Manchester derby. I believe.
I was just gonna say something about KDB.
Yeah, go on.
And it's a lot of people that, you know, when we say, like, a lot of rivals were comparing KDB, like Bruno Fernandes being compared to KDB, Odegaard was being compared to KDB. These guys were so relevant, like trying to compare the players to KDB. But if you look at KDB, like, this guy is elite player. Like, he's professional. Yeah, the way he plays, the way he shows, acts off the pitch, on the pitch. He's come from a major injury, only to come from surgery, operated in his hamstring. First game, crucial assist, sets up another assist, scores a goal, crucial assist that wins us the game against Newcastle. Comes off, we're hearing that he's got little hamstring, little niggle. He comes back here, 4 assists in a game. Haaland, 5 goals in a game. When I keep saying, and people say, oh no, I say, managers like Zidane have said one of the greatest players I've seen. Henry said one of the best players I've seen. When I see him on that training, I've never seen a player like that. Thierry Henry said it. And we're seeing these are great players. When we say, I believe that this guy sits on tables like with Modric, Xavi, Iniesta. You know those elite. They don't grow on trees. You don't get players like that. The game intelligence that he has, when to pass the ball, how to run, the bravery, the leadership is so crucial. And we had Rodri on the bench. We had Alvarez, Diaz on the bench.
It was Foden in the squad. Was Foden
Huh?
in the
Yeah,
squad?
yeah, yeah.
He was on the
Yeah.
bench.
He was on the
So
bench.
Phil Foden on the bench, just chilling. Like it's honestly nice. It's crazy. And KDB, he's up there with one of the greatest players in Premier League history. No doubt, 100%.
KJ, you know what? Something I want to mention because you said this earlier with regards to a little bit of the jealousy or the excellence or the quality, and it had me remembering because for many years, I'm not gonna accuse you of doing this, but your fan base in stadium had a banner, had a disrespectful banner that was counting the years since City won a major. So when you live through something like that, when you have a reminder, and you can't help but notice because you guys went on a ridiculous run. He's called Sir Alex Ferguson for a reason. You guys went on that ridiculous run. That does something to you. That does something to you where you're like, we remember that past. We don't want to go back there. And we've seen what quality was required to be that good. Now we're going to do it our way. We're doing it our way. And listen, we can't both be good. KJ, it's our time.
No, honestly,
it's our time right now.
I don't like this. I'm on the other side of that feeling. I grew up on the good side. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on the side where everyone could come and chat and be like, yo, listen, my team's still better than yours, and you can say what you want. Right? Man was collecting, we used to call them shootout cards, or you got your top stickers. Man had the shiny gigs, the shiny Rooney. You know what I'm saying? The Rudy Van Nistelrooy. You can listen to Ronaldo, shiny cards, shiny stickers. I had all of that. Now, what am I going? I got no shinies. I got no shiny players.
You're
You know what I'm saying? All basic 2-star players I've got right now. And seeing you guys, it hurts. It hurts. But I don't know what's going to hurt more. You guys do what you're doing or the thrashing that you're going to give us on the weekend. Like how do you guys feel? Like Hamza, how are you feeling towards the Manchester derby coming up on the weekend?
This is what you guys did. This is what you guys did.
Hey, let it go, man.
This is the energy I'm taking into.
Man, you said it was your time. Let it go.
This is the energy I'm taking into this weekend, though. It's remembering this. It's remembering this is what I'm taking into the weekend. I need a thrashing. Hamza, I don't know how you feel about it, but there's times where you just want the win. You want the win and you want to get out. And there's times where you want to you just want to.
I want to beat them, but the thing is, you have to look at the long-term project. Like, key thing is, if you beat them, Ten Hag's under pressure.
Speak on it.
If you beat them badly, like 6-0 or 5-0, then Ten Hag will be criticized. If you beat them 2-0 or 3-0, then Ten Hag stays. Or 3-1. So to me, I prefer a 3-0, 3-1 because I can see Ten Hag's not the right guy. So I need Ten Hag to stay. I need United to believe this is a project. So the more time that they waste is key.
Cerebral.
I don't want to go on the Liverpool.
Are you guys doing this whole 4D chess thing? Are you really?
No, I like it. I wasn't even thinking that way.
Because I know you guys will.
Now, listen. You could beat us 1-0. You can beat us 10-0. All I know is Sir Jimmy Jim, you know what I'm saying? Man like Omar and whoever comes in, maybe Dan Ashworth and all them man there, you know what I'm saying? Brailsford, Blanc. They don't care what the score is. We could win 6-0. My man's gone. He's gone.
You think so?
No, he's not.
He's gone. He is gone.
Wow.
He's gone. No matter. Listen, you got to remember this. No new ownership comes in and then keeps the guy longer than 3 months. They will get the guy that they want.
I don't think so. I think they would want to stabilize the ship. They would want to try and see how the situation.
No, the thing is, Hamza, you're saying that and you don't even. I can tell you don't believe what you're saying because you.
No, I believe that because I've seen a lot of United fans. There's a split in the camp. There isn't like I heard people in Old Trafford. You don't hear them booing Ten Hag, so that's a good sign for us. But
Hamza,
you start hearing.
He needs more time, KJ. He needs more time.
I know you guys want more. I know you guys want to have more time. But I ask you this:
no, he deserves
what? Even with Chelsea. They got rid of Tuchel. The man just won the Champions League. Name me an ownership.
That was a mistake, though, KJ.
I'm not saying it was a mistake. I'm saying it was a mistake. But name me an ownership that comes in and keeps the guy that they didn't pick.
ownership. There's not been many ownership, is it?
I see where you're getting at, but
Yeah.
it's still, this isn't complete new ownership. This is like an addition.
No, yeah, but you gotta
So-
remember that.
I don't believe your ownership. Really, I believe one thing. If you had Qatari owners, I could see that they had like, they were hungry for success. They saw that dream that we're here to put United back on the map. This ownership is different. Okay, you got little people in the structure, whatever it is, but I don't think they have the same drive and love for the game as those guys could have had.
Bruv, the guy is a United fan.
Huh?
Wait.
wanted to buy
I thought he wanted to get Chelsea.
The United that wanted to buy Chelsea.
Hey, listen, a businessman can
And that
support a
kept
team
Glazers.
and a businessman can support a team and then purchase a club.
Hear that?
Because at the time, Man United were not for sale. So he was just trying to get into the game. He's already got Nice, and now he's trying to get in. Now that Man United became open, he bought the thing. He's did his interview. He said what he wanted to say. And the thing is, for me, he's kind of he's backing it with action. So you see,
he bleeds United. He bleeds United, is what you're saying.
Oh, I hope he bleeds United. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, to be fair, all you have to do is sweat United, and it's more than the Glazers ever did for us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Piss United and flipping is more than the Glazers did. They didn't even piss on us, bro. They are, listen.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But no, honestly, guys, like, it's not going to be good. It's not.
No, it's going to be a good weekend, KJ. No, it's going to be a good weekend. It is.
You know what? You know, it is.
Are you hosting? Are you going to host on Sunday?
No. Terry will be back.
But you'll be on the panel.
I should be. I get married next week, so like it might be.
Yo, large up.
Thank you. So like for people here watching now, if I'm not here on Sunday, it's not because we've lost or got married.
He's running away.
I've got legit reasons not to be here. But, you know what, yeah? I'll say to my fiance, babe, I gotta show my face. Even if
let's marry on the city day, yeah.
Even for 5 minutes.
United.
You know what I'm saying? Even for 5 minutes, I'll come on and show my face just to show you two that man don't run. Because I was here for the 7-0 against Liverpool. I was here for when you beat us. Wait, was it here for 6-3?
Hold on, KJ. Yeah. No disrespect, not to get too personal. Yeah. But your anniversary is gonna fall during football season?
Yeah.
You're gonna have conflicts for the rest of your life in terms of anniversary and match day.
All right, listen. This is why the annual leave plan.
Okay.
It's perfect.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Man bought that annual leave. I'm like, yo, Terry.
Smart.
Man's gotta do his job, innit? Man's gotta do his thing on the side. Babe, you're not the thing on the side. You are the perfect and only thing I focus on in life. You know what I'm saying? Gentlemen, don't make your woman feel like she's a side piece. Don't do that. Guys, honestly, like, gonna be a good game for Man City anyway. And you see me, I would just be happy for just don't get battered. Don't look like idiots. And I'm cool, man. Cool, innit? I'm cool. But KDB and Haaland showing their class. Manchester City showing the world why they're still the best team in the world. Through to the next round of the FA Cup. Guys, smash the like button for us. You know what it is. Subscribe to the Football Terrace. You guys have been wonderful, wonderful people. There were some comments asking about the Manchester Derby.
That was KDB Haaland today.
I can't see your phone's transforming. Oh,
Zidane R9 combination, deadly.
Yeah, very deadly. Now there were I highlight those comments there because they did ask, and you've got my reaction there. I'm terrified for the Manchester Derby on the weekend. But until next time, Terry will be back tomorrow morning with more content. He'll be back for more match reactions with Chelsea playing tomorrow in the FA Cup, along with Manchester United and the recent Carabao Cup winners, Liverpool. All three teams in action tomorrow night, and we will be here streaming live after the games for another Terrace match reaction. So, guys, be cool, enjoy yourselves, and I hope you have a wonderful night. See you.